Alrighty, so we're working on the Neds again. We're painting them up now, and we've got a lot of them done. I should have been filming more, but I'm using the Indominus box lid. I didn't actually own the Indominus Marines. My mate just gave me the box with stuff in it, so I'm just using it as a painting lid now, or a carry lid. Box, I should say, not lid. But as you can see, we've got, let's put some light. We've got a lot of them done. A couple of them are for testing. So I had a couple of, or three of the gene stealers there, and one of them is just they're not, these are termagants. What are they? Oh, it doesn't matter. Excuse me. No, these are hormagaunts, they're termagants. So yeah, sorry. So we've got these ones are done, and the method is just using Rakarth. Whoopsie, we're doing an undercoat of, well, the first coat, base coat, of Rakarth flesh, and then a mixture of Rakarth and Pallid Wish flesh on the wet palette, and doing sort of an overbrush with the sponge, dampening the dry brush, and then just using Pallid Witch flesh again as an overhead brush just on top, just to give it a nice high peak for the skin, and it's far more smooth kind of blend. Because of it's so many, I'm not really being super pedantic about it, but we're getting them done. Well, I'm getting them done. I keep saying we're, because I'm an idiot. I'm getting down. These ones, they're literally at the getting the Pallid Witch flesh overbrush on these 10. I've got 15 left, so then we can move on to the next bit. Alrighty, so we finished them all off with the 3 colours. Now we're going to move on to actually doing some bone on them. On the, I don't know which one these are. I don't remember, it doesn't matter. I'm going to call them the gunners. On the gunners, we're going to do lots of bone bits. So anything that's got little bone protuberances, like on the tail there, the hooves, little spikes, even there on the wrists, you got the little spike on the gun clip. I think I'm not sure if their actual propellants are bone or not. I'll have to check. But even the teeth, and maybe even the ribs. I don't know. Maybe we'll think about that. On the Ripper Swarms, of course, we got the teeth and the little claws and a little spinal, well, not spine, little spike on the end of the tail. I've got one of the, I don't know what the clawed ones are called off the top of my head. But yeah, of course, I've got the bony claws, and then the same as the other one, hooves and whatnot, teeth. So yeah, and just for the Gene Stealer, of course, again, claws, fingertips. I've got little claws on them. Can't get to the toes or anything really because of the way I've done them. Teeth, of course. I'm not sure about the. Again, I'm not R-ing about these rib cages, whether I do them or not, because these ones, they're more under a skin than they are protruding, really. Although all of them are supposed to be like that, aren't they? Yeah, I might have a look on the artwork and actually see if they're meant to be bone sticking out or not. Yeah. Then decide. But anyway, I've still got to do like all the teeth and everything for all these minis. That's going to take a while, plus all the claws and everything. So I'm definitely going to have to do the bone, and that'll just be sort of a standard bone. I'm actually going to make them a bit darker, so I'll go with sort of a Steel Legion drab as the base, some Xandri dust, and then maybe highlight them with Screaming Skull, or I might just do, yeah, I might just do the 2 actually, rather than bring in the Steel Legion. I don't think I need to go that dark for this, and it just because I got so many to paint, I might just do the base and highlight on them, and that'll be it. Yeah, and that'll be all the bone bits done. because I've still got more to do. Anyway, in doing some due diligence before painting up the gene stealers, I was correct to make sure to check artwork and stuff before painting them. So yeah, this whole back piece is a singular solid piece of, I forget what they call it, chitin or whatever the hell they call it. So that is not meant to be sort of like bone itself. It's not just like a spinal cord. It's actually, well, it is a spinal cord, but it's become reinforced with the chitin or whatever the hell they call it. And these are actually under the skin, the ribs, so I won't have to go through and paint them on all the miniatures, so that's good. But you will go through and do fingernails and teeth and claws and little bony protuberances here and there. Yeah. One thing I don't like is painting teeth and stuff like that. It takes ages, but, you know, them's how you do it. But now I'm thinking about it, I'll do the teeth, because I was going to say, I'll do the inside, the mouth later with shades. So, yeah. Anyway, the little claws and bits, we'll get onto it. Let's do it. Our first layer of bone is now on our miniatures here. As you can see, not too bad. I'm liking it. I've got to do a bit of highlight, of course. Let's actually get down to the level. But I want to just fill in those tongues just real quick. And I'm just going to, I don't know, I just decided, you know what, I want to go, gosh, we're going to use Nagaroth Knight and, is it Xerxes purple? Oh, whatever. Xerxes purple? I don't know how you say it. We're going to use those just to add a different colour in, as these guys are going to have a lot of reds and, well, you'll see. Alright, the tongue lashing's done. Sorry. I ended up giving, focus, there. I ended up doing the Nagaroth Knight and the Xerxes purple, and then just giving a little bit of a highlight on top with Gene Stealers, just to give it that little bit of a edge on the, just the edge highlight, and a little bit on the tip of the tongue. But yeah, they're all done. The bones all been highlighted up. As you can see, it's far more defined on this one. But yeah, and the bone claws, you can see, very nice. And I did run like a scalpel blade on that. Focus before I undercoated, just to give it a couple of texture lines on it. That way it'll be catched with washes and things like that. Didn't really worry about the spur kind of bones and things, but the Homogons, oh, are these the Homogons? I don't bloody know which ones they are. Again, I keep forgetting. I should look it up. They have far more bones and spurs and little claws and things on them. I'm not sure this is one of the newer ones or the older ones, but I did, I don't know if you saw if you saw the last spawning video, as I called it, the base, I ended up tipping him up a bit. You get a far more leaping sort of characteristic to it, and I really like that. Anyway, these are the test sort of ones, but I like this. So all the rest of them are getting done. So I'm moving on to the Ripper Swarms. So yeah, all these claws and stuff, the teeth, the tongues, everything. We're going to do all those. And then we'll come back and we'll have to start working on the other fine details that are on, well, not the fine details, but we definitely want to work on doing the, what I think is going to be probably the most important part, which is the, I forgot the name of it now. What do they call it? Chitin, or yeah, the chitinous shells, is that what they call them? On the Tyranids. So they're going to be the most important part for me to work on. So that is why there are 4 test minis, essentially, to see if this is going to work out. So, cheers for watching.